So in this video, I will show one more CloudFormation template that is a bit modified version of the last one, where I had 2 instances in public subnet and 3 instances in private subnet. In this case, I have done one modification. I have moved the UI instance to the private instance. So now there are 4 instances in the private subnet, cf subnet 2, and one instance, the log interaction 1 in subnet 1. So, and also I have introduced the target groups and load balancer. So one target group is pointing to the UI instance, another target group is pointing to the log interaction instance, and both of them are behind same load balancer. So same load balancer at port 8080 is pointing to the UI application, and same load balancer at port 8988 is pointing to the log interaction one. This is the overall architecture. In this one, I have already launched it, so I'm not going to start by uploading the template and showing everything, because this is already launched. This is the load balancer that the CloudFormation template is creating. Also in security group, since the cloud load balancer only needs access from outside on port 80 and port 8988, 8988 for the log UI interaction application and 80 for the this UI application. Outbound it is port number 80, but internally the UI application is running on port 8995. So just to demonstrate, we can have mappings like this also, where from outside you are directly hitting the URL, because for port 80 we don't have to specify any port. So it will be directly the load balancer DNS. This we will use, and it will show the UI application. And when we append column the port number of the log interaction application, that is 8988, then we'll see the log interaction app working. So this is already active, and this is the DNS. I have already pasted it in 2 different tabs here. So let me minimize this 1 second. Yeah, I think now it will be visible. So this is the user home. This is the load balancer DNS. At this URL, this UI application is working, and if we append 8988/UI, this is the UI application. Let it load. Okay, looks like there was a HTTPS appended to this URL, because of which it was not opening. Now it opened. I changed it to HTTP. Now if I do some calls like show all users, I can see the users. And go home, I can search a user. I can register a user. If I see, I'll see the registered user now. Okay, now if we go to the log interaction, it will update based on all the calls. So now you can see UI has made 1 call to register service, and register service has made 1 call to DB. UI has made 3 calls to search service, and search service has made 3 calls to DB. If there are any failures like search service not being able to reach the DB, we'll have this count mismatch. So it will be 3 and maybe it is 2 or 0, something like that. We can even click on these numbers, and we'll be able to see the status, like what was the URL, what was the error. Okay means there was no error, otherwise you'll be able to see directly the error here. So that's it for this one. I will I'll delete the Cloudformation templates, and these are target groups. Load balancer I already showed. These are the 2. One target group is pointing to the UI instance at port 8995. Another is the EC2 instance at port 8988. And our load balancer is this one, listeners and rules. So this is HTTP port 80 is pointing to the UI, which again is running on port 8995. Another one for the log interaction, the load balancer port is also 8988, and the target groups port is also 8988. So that's it. Let me start deleting the stack. And I will share the link of this CloudFormation template also in the description of this video. Thanks.